So taking photos of beautiful girls in bikinis at sunset in Hawaii started my career. Like, it was what I loved to do. I was working at a taco shop, and on the weekends or whenever I had a day off, I would go out and try to get some beautiful photos at sunset. And not only was it just like a really fun hobby, but it helped me like hone the craft of photography. And it actually is what scored me my first client gigs. Some of my most viewed videos on this channel are my iPad photo editing tutorials where I am editing photos of these beautiful women, but everything is about to change. So in this video, I'm going to be breaking down the 4 reasons why I'm quitting portrait photography and stepping back from it, and also what I'm doing instead in 2025, which I think is the smarter choice for any content creator. So let's just get into it. All right, so the first reason why I stopped doing portrait photography is it made my dating and intimate relationships super awkward. So I've been like going through your Instagram and I saw all these like women like half naked and stuff. Like, are you like a player or something? Like, do you sleep with like all these girls? Like, what's up? No. It's just like art, you know, like for me, it's like composition, lighting. So some people just see like hot girl. For me, I see like a cool photo, you know, it's like a piece of work and art. Well, like, have you ever slept with any of the girls like you take photos of, or like, well, I mean, it's kind of like. So portrait photography to me has always been about making art and having fun. Consciously, maybe subconsciously, it's something else, like I'm searching for validation with women or something like that, but that's a whole different video. If you're a portrait photographer and you're a guy or a girl, comment down below what you think and what your experience is with this. Now, I know some people in the comments are gonna be like, bro, if she ain't down with your passion, she ain't the one, dog. And that's a totally valid argument. Like, I've had a girlfriend who was super supportive of me. Like, she'd be like, yeah, I'm down with you doing photo shoots with girls. And I'd be like, okay, great. Like, you can come along with me. And if you feel weird about it, you know, we can hang out and you can be friends with the girls or whatever. But even when I went on photo shoots and did the thing, there was still tension, even though we had that clear communication. And it was enough anxiety for me that I would just slowly stop doing it. And then I would start resenting her for it because I wasn't being creative or fulfilled creatively, and I would start resenting her. And it created a whole spiraling thing of like, what do I do with myself if I can't do this? And also, like, I don't want to be like an old man taking pictures of young women. I mean, it's super fun, don't get me wrong, and it doesn't have to be creepy. I mean, there are a lot of creepy dudes that do it though, and I don't think I'm creepy, right? If it's done right, it can be very cool and very artistic and really inspiring. But some people do it and it's really cringy and it's gross, and you might as well just be like an OnlyFans photographer or something. What's up, guys? I'm with my friend Miranda here, and we're doing like my final photo shoot. You know, because we're moving on. We're moving on to bigger, better things, but we're gonna document it. This might be the last photo shoot I ever do. Like, fingerprints still on my skin. Backseat, million subscribers. What? Ice cold window, rain and wind. Yeah, keep going. Just keep vibing out with me. Eyes closed, wet clothes, let it in. Heard your laugh on my TV. All right, what's up? Okay, so I'm soaked, completely soaked. All right, bittersweet. This might be the last one, but I had fun. It ain't a photo shoot unless you're getting soaked. Hey. All right, number 2. How many times have you wanted to be creative and no one is available? All your friends are busy. None of the girls text you back, or even worse, they just don't show up to the photo shoot when they've planned it for you. Yeah, that's right. You know who you are. So the thing is this, I don't want to rely on other people in order to be creative. I want to have creative control over the content I make from start to finish. And I know this isn't going to be the case for everything. Like sometimes you need people, and in most cases when you want to create something that's really good or epic, you actually need to have people at least help you or be in front of your camera. So if I lived in LA or New York City, I would definitely do more portrait photography and fashion stuff. I mean, and you probably could like throw a burrito and hit a model in the face because there's so many out there, right? But I live on the big island of Hawaii, and there's like 5 models in my town. In fact, there's like 5 people in my town. So doing like fashion stuff here, it just doesn't make any sense, especially when the only fashion here is like bikini. So it's basically like I'm a professional butt photo taker, and I don't want to be a professional butt photo taker. It's fun. I like butt photos. All guys like butt photos. Hell, all girls love butt photos. But I don't want that to be my brand. You know, what is my grandma gonna think when she's looking through my Instagram like, oh, And so I want to transition from filming other people to filming myself, and this is mostly just so I can actually create more content. I mean, I'm not as beautiful as these girls I'm taking pictures of, but I can try. Maybe I can put on some makeup or something. I don't know. Maybe I need to work out or something. No, not so good. Okay. But transitioning from like filming and photographing other people to filming yourself is not an easy one. Like filming yourself is a whole art unto itself, and it is hard as F. And sometimes filming other people is super easy for me, and filming myself is super hard. Even setting up this, like this, doing this is challenging. And this is very simple. But at the same time, I can do it. I don't have to have anyone help me do it. So when I wake up in the morning, I want to create something, I can just go create it. Kind of like a prelude on where this channel's going, but more on that later. Let's go to the next part. All right, so number 3 is going to be cash money. Okay, so there is rarely any money in taking photos of beautiful women. If you're like Manny Ortiz and you're like selling camera equipment and using models to kind of promote that stuff, then yes. But if you want like a steady income from clients, like portrait photography with girls is just not the way to go. You might as well start like an engagement, wedding, or family photo shoot business if you want like client work. I really think portrait photography with beautiful women is really good for getting good at photography. So if you're just starting out photography and you really just want to up your skills, find a couple girls in your town that just want to get some pictures of them and go out and just start shooting them, and just get a rotation of girls to where you can just keep shooting them and shooting them and shooting them and get better and better. So I have like friends in Hawaii that I see their Instagrams, and they're just constantly doing hot girls in beautiful locations, and their whole content is revolved around women. But it's like, I don't know how they actually make money. Like probably they have another engagement or wedding Instagram which they're making money from, because that stuff does not bring in cash. Unless you're like a spicy OnlyFans photographer, but in that case, you're probably a girl. And honestly, let's be real, most people just use their phones and it's totally fine. That's my rant about money in portrait photography. It's just a dumb way to like try to make money. Don't do it. I have Lightroom preset packs, but people are cheap and they only buy my $5 one, and only like 10 people have actually bought my real presets that I actually use. All right, so number 4 is video is king. And I know this is like super obvious, but even if you're a photographer, if you're a potter, a painter, or even like a screen printer, like you have to become a videographer. Like video is now the standard to promote your business. So even if you don't want to make short form video content, you have to now. Like even my friend who's like a rapper, like now a rapper, you have to make really good short form content. So it only makes sense to like invest your time into what's going to give you the most return. And I'm not saying that I'm never going to take another photograph again. Are you kidding me? Like photography is in my blood. Like I love photography. I'll never give up photography. I'm just not going to be prioritizing photo shoots with sexy girls as like part of my brand anymore. And I still think photography is super relevant. Like it's not going anywhere. Like I'm definitely going to post photos on my Instagram, and I would recommend everyone post photos on their Instagram. It's fun. And it can relate to your audience in a different way than video can. But I wouldn't expect photography to like create growth or anything like that. Like, I'm definitely gonna miss it. Like, I'm gonna miss going out and taking photos of girls, but it just doesn't make sense anymore. So what is the future of this channel, and where are we headed to? Why did I even make this video? So basically on this channel, we're going to be doing a lot of like cinematic storytelling and teaching people how to turn like everyday moments into like cinematic magic. That's kind of the tagline that I'm going with right now. But with that said, like thank you for anyone who's actually purchased my Lightroom presets. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'll probably be updating the store and everything, and change is good. Growth is good. And Mexican food is really good, and I'm about to go eat lunch. All right, love you guys. Catch you in the next one. Peace.